What's up, everybody? Welcome back to yet another episode of Amateur Pool. I'm Josh Powell, your host, and today we're looking at a 8-ball match between myself and a gentleman by the name of Mr. John Jarrell. Jarrell or Jarrell? I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, John, and I apologize, my man. He was a lot of fun to play and good opponent. We had a good time. We played 8-ball race to 5 here. So just how this came into context here. I do real estate. My broker plays pool on an APA team. He's the captain. And he says, hey, man, I got this guy on my team. You should play. He's pretty good. I think it'll be a good match. I said, okay, let's run it, you know. So we met up. We're playing on a big table. And looks like I'm at the table right now. I'm going to line up and shoot this 7-ball up in the corner or down in the bottom left corner. I'll call it as we see it on camera. This is the bottom left corner. Oh, I'm switching. I'm shooting the 2-ball first into the bottom right corner unsuccessfully. That shot was the Spanish call El Horrible, guys. Oh, boy. Hope we're not in for another match like that, you know? Hopefully we can get a little stroke going. Now, I played this match quite a while ago. I've been working on some other videos and had some other work to do, so I haven't had a chance to put this one out yet, but it was recorded quite a bit ago, maybe a month ago. Close to it, I bet. So I've been sitting on it. I got another match with him in 9-ball, I think, maybe 10-ball or 9-ball. And then I've got a match I still have to post with Anthony from On the Snap, YouTube On the Snap channel out in Colorado. I played him. So John ended up taking solids. He saw me wanted solids, and he's like, no, bro. You should have made your shot. I'm going to take solids. So he's on that 3-ball right now. He's really got to worry about the 5 and the 6. The 5, the 1 and the 6, actually. I may have tried to draw back into that little stack right there to break those open, because right now he has that ball in the bottom right corner sitting in the pocket. So I would save that ball as like a safety net, so you can try to break out your other balls, and then you likely are still going to end up with a shot because that one's in the pocket. If you take that one first when it's in the pocket, which is what he's trying to do right now, then when you break out, you got no safety net, bro. You gotta, yeah, good thing he didn't make it for him. All right, now I have the same problem. I think that's my 12-ball stuck in there by the 8, so I've got to figure that out. But my first problem here is he didn't leave me a shot. I don't think, unless I can stroke over top of the 13, that's what I'm going to try to do. Try to make this 15. The natural angle will break that little cluster up as well. Nope, I went around it. I put some right spin on it and went around the cluster. And I probably did that because I didn't want a chance getting hooked and break them out. Because coming in from the bottom like that, if I hit the 1-ball, there's a good chance I get hooked. Played the combo. They both fell. I didn't really want them both to fall. You see me pointing at it with my cue. I was like, bruh, could have stayed up for me. Could have done that for me, you know? So now I got to come up table and get the 10. I will probably shape the 13, and I would like to get the angle on the 13 where I can run into the 6 or that stack and break those balls out. I don't think I got that angle. I'm pretty straight on the 13. So instead, I should shoot the 14 with top, and I have to come into them. I'm running out of time to run into those balls. I've got to break them out. There it is. There's the breakout, and I came out smelling like a damn rose on that 13-ball, you know. I don't know why it's smelling like a rose. You know, there's better smelling things than roses. I don't know. I didn't make it up, bro. I just said it, you know. Oh, what a good shape right in between the little gap. Good shape right there. That was a tight gap for a gentleman such as myself to hit. I used bottom left to get there. Roll that one nice and easy and hook myself. I shouldn't have rolled that nice and easy. I should have played some power on it. You see me pointing with my cue stick where I would thought that ball was going to end up, but it didn't. I should have hit him pretty firm and maybe drew out of it. That way I didn't get stuck with all those balls. I wouldn't have guaranteed a good shot on the 8, but I probably would have guaranteed some kind of look at the 8. You know, I wouldn't have been hooked. Instead, I tried to get cute with it and get a good shape. Now I'm kicking at it. Oh, not a bad attempt, though. I'll tell you, not a bad attempt. If you got to kick and miss it, if we were playing horseshoes, I probably would have scored right there. Or hand grenades. It's close. Ever wish you could play like Efren Reyes? If you buy our new line of short rail merchandise, I can guarantee you'll play as good as Efren Reyes. I'm sorry, I was just informed I can't say that. I can guarantee you will not play as good as Efren Reyes. You'll still suck, but you'll look good doing it. Get you some. Not close enough though. Need me a power up, you know. Still not a sponsor, but we're working on it. We're working on it, you know. Working on it. We haven't put out a commentary video in a while, I feel like, guys. I've been working on a few other videos, and feels good to be sitting in front of a match doing some commentating for you guys, man. Chances are John's going to finish this first rack, and I'm going to be sitting over there twiddling my thumbs until it's my time to rack. You know what I mean? Hopefully that's not the case. He's got a good shot here. No English or anything. He should come all the way up for the 6. Is that the 6 or the 4 or the 5? I don't know what the heck it is. I don't know. I said heck, bro. Family channel, you know? I said what the heck. I didn't say the HE double hockey sticks, bro. You know? That bad Josh. You know? I'm fired up today, guys. I got me an energy drink, man. It's Friday. Happy Friday to everybody out there. If you haven't hit the... Ooh, I can't believe he missed that. I was about to tell you to hit the like button, but I'll wait until we make a shot and tell you to hit the like button, you know? If I make this, I'll remind you again. Let's see. If I make it. Probably won't, though, knowing me. Just kidding, bro. You know, remember when I said I probably was going to make it? I was just kidding. 1-0. Now you can hit the like button for that 8-ball make. 1-0, race to 5. I'm breaking. Looks like it's dry. Dang it, man. Why ask why? Don't break dry. You know? You know. You guys already know what that's from, man. You already know. I mentioned it in another video and you guys were all over it. You knew exactly what it was. Bud dry. Why ask why? Try bud dry. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna die. But I do have something in my throat. It's not fun. I'm sorry. Sorry, eh? Maybe I need a little more power up. Much better now. Much better, guys. Sorry. I thought I was going to die for a minute. Turns out I wasn't going to die, you know. I thought maybe I was going to, but no. All right, John's on a roll here. He made a great shot on the 5 to this bottom left corner. Followed it up with a good shot on the 2 to go past the 6. Probably make this one with top. Yeah, that wasn't even top. It looks like mostly center. He let the cue ball drift a little bit, but ended up beautifully on that 7. Now, where does he go from here? Oh, he's going to shoot the 1 first. Brazen. And a great shot. Great shot. All right, now what's he going to do up here with this 3 ball, though, man? He's got it blocked in both corners. He's looking at it now, but maybe he should have looked at it a little earlier. So he had an idea, or maybe he already has an idea. You know, I don't know. I don't know what he thinks. I don't know what John be thinking, you know? I don't know what goes through his head. Well, he's got a good angle here if he wants to try to run into the 3, but when he only has 1 ball left and I have all my balls pretty much, moving that 3 around is ill-advised. Maybe try to shape behind it or something. Okay. That was smart, man. He tried playing it off the 13 to open that pocket. Unfortunately, he hit it soft and the 13 didn't move far enough, but he got lucky and ended up behind the 3. Now he's got a shot in the side pocket. That was pretty good. Straight top on this. Just come as close to this left side long rail as you can and take your medicine on the 8. That's what he was doing. He was trying to make that and just take this shot on the 8, but he missed it. Now I've got a chance here with an open table. You know. So hit or miss with me lately, guys. You know, sometimes I'm shooting good, sometimes I'm not. It's my consistency is not very good lately. So never know what Josh you're gonna get, you know. If you're gonna get pretty okay Josh or El Horrible Josh on the table. You just never know. So far though, my stroke's not looking too bad. It's a little bit jabby. Not the best stroke in the world, but not the worst I've done by far recently. So not bad. So far, I'm looking like I'm shooting with confidence. Maybe I can get out here. Stop shot on this 15 if it's straight. If it's not straight, I'll probably draw back a bit. Yeah, okay. I used a stun follow or a stun roll, I guess you call it, where the ball stuns and just rolls a couple revolutions. I could shoot the 14. I'm choosing to take the, whatever the ball that was first. Come over. Yeah, I wanted to hit that further because I definitely wanted the 9 next. If I shoot the 14, which it looks like I'm going to have to, I've got to contend with the 8 and the 5 to try to get back for shape on that 9. Maybe I could draw straight down to that bottom short rail and then come back up. Let's see. Oh, I don't know what happened there, man, but that was bad. Rewind the tape, watch it back, and then comment. And I can't rewind the tape right now because it'll be an editing nightmare when I'm done. But do me a favor, rewind the tape, watch it back. Let me know what I did wrong on my stroke there. You know, I wasn't watching. I thought it was a given. I think I either stood up or jerked or something. Did a backflip in the middle of my stroke, you know. I sung dippity-doo-dah, zippity-doo, dippity-doo-dah, zippity-doo-dah. Yeah. Never mind, guys. I was getting way off track. Back to the match. If John makes this, he ties it up at 1-1. And he does. Good stroke. Well, all right, 1-1. John's breaking. We're going to 5. We're playing for $25 billion here in this match too, man. So it's pretty important, you know. Pretty important that I keep my head in this game. $25 billion is a lot of money for a gentleman such as myself, you know. It's not pocket change. It's a lot of money. I'm such a nerd, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what comes over me sometimes, you know. I just act a fool. But it's fun. Hey, I enjoy life, you know. And I recommend you guys do the same thing. Just enjoy life, bro. Don't worry about what other people say and think. Act like a fool if that's what you want to do. Don't feel embarrassed, you know, because what other people think doesn't affect you. It really doesn't. You can let it affect you, but realistically, it doesn't affect you, man. So just be you and enjoy your life, man. Hey, who am I to give life advice, though? You know what I mean? I'm just an old, fat, bald-headed pool player. That's it. I shouldn't be giving nobody no advice about nothing, except maybe pool. I could help a few people, you know? Not a ton of people, but a few. Anyway, sorry, good chat. Back to the match, you know. I got sidetracked. My throat's still getting me too right about in this area. And I got a little frog back there and I feel it wanting to chirp. Keep wanting to cough. All right, I said back to the match and then I kept going on a tangent. I apologize. I'm really going back to the match now, okay? I think I was trying to hit that 5 there and open that sucker up. And now I'm kind of in a tough spot here. I shouldn't keep making balls, but it looks like that's what I'm going to do. Unless I can draw this back and break out the 5. Then I'm golden. Well, I tried. I hit the point. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to draw it back into the 5. I hit the point, though, and that's no good. You know, now I should lose this game. I'm supposed to lose this game. I called the 5 ball. I really am playing a safety, but I'll probably play it with follow. Yeah, and just try pushing the 5 towards the pocket. I knew the chances of making that were 0.0000000000002. You know, that was the percentage. I mean, I calculated. It's scientific. You know, science, guys. Trust me. Trust me. It's science. That calculation was correct. That was my percentage of making that ball. Anyway, back to the match, guys. Back to the match. Ooh, he tried to 15 ball. I tell you guys, that is a tough shot. Why is my camera blurry, bro? There you go. Focus back up. Why is my camera getting blurry, man? I don't like. I've been using this camera for almost a year now. You'd think I know how to use it, but no. I play with the settings almost every time I record, thinking I'll figure something out. Sometimes it looks good. Sometimes I mess it up. So if anybody out there does videography, you know, and you got some pointers for me, bro, hit me up in the comments. I'll respond, and we'll touch base on a sidebar. To that same extent, if you do videography and or editing, and you live in the Michigan, Southeast Michigan area, hit me up, man. Because, man, I need some help, bro. You know, I need some help. I need somebody who's well-versed at video and editing to bring my channel to the next level. That's what I need. And we can figure it out. You know, you and I. I'm talking to you, Mr. Editor. Mostly editor is what I need, you know. Videographer would be great. Or one person who knows how to video and edit would be fantastic, you know. Got the kind of money to be employing a bunch of people, that's for sure. I ain't got the money to employ nobody. I can barely employ myself, you know. But I think it would help. It would make my channel a lot better. Some of the other videos I do. These videos like this, the match videos, easy peasy. You know, I can edit these in like 5 or 10 minutes and then just commentate them and put it together. But a lot of my other videos, man, I struggle. It takes me a long time to edit because I'm not very good at it. That's why. That's why. Anyways, guys, I'm going off on another tangent again. Back to the match. Meanwhile, John's running out on me here. I missed that one ball, left it in the pocket. John's got to figure out the 9 and the 10. I think it's a 10. Ooh, I know he wanted to hit him. He wanted to hit that ball. He would have been golden if he did hit it. But since he didn't, I'm golden. You know, this guy right here. What a nerd. What an idiot. Oh, I see you looking at my short rail shirt, man. You can get your own at shortrail.com. You know, check it out. Check it out, guys. Check it out. I told everybody, I've been doing live streams every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. We got a bunch of people that come over and hang out. We just shoot pool and have a good time, talk to chat. If you guys want to check it out, Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern time. But I've told people on live, I haven't told anybody on my regular videos yet. When I went to Colorado, I played Anthony out there from that On The Snap YouTube channel. And I shipped my stick. I said shipped, bro. It's a family channel. I shipped my stick via UPS back home from Colorado because it was way cheaper than flying and checking it on the flight. UPS lost my stick. That stick right there you see me playing with right now. I haven't had it for like 3 weeks maybe. I don't know how long, but it's a long time. And yeah, UPS can't do anything about it. I filed a claim. They are paying me the claim insurance, which is $100. Guys, it's easily a $1,000 queue. It makes me sick to my stomach, man. They're paying me $100 for it, with the promise of if they happen to ever find it. Bro, it's a physical item. You know, it has to be somewhere. Unless somebody stole it, which is a strong possibility from their company, then it has to be somewhere. Just freaking go look under the racks, bro. Go look in the conveyor section. Just go look for my damn stick. So heartbroken over that, man. So, what I'm doing? Switching to a Raven cue, baby. That's right. I'll be playing with a Raven cue from now on. I have a Raven jump, Raven break, and soon to be a Raven shooting cue, guys. Full Raven lineup, you know. If you want one, you know, you can get one. And you can save 10% with discount code Josh, ravenq.com. Anyways, man, geez, I haven't even talked about this match for more than like 2 minutes this entire set. I apologize. You know, I'm just hyper today. My ADD is showing. Family channel. I said ADD, not D. There's 2 different things there, guys. 2 different things. Anyways, I'll start commentating on the match. I apologize. Ooh, did you see that? It grazed the 6 and still went in. That's unusual. It must have just barely touched the 6. If the 9 goes past the 7, which it looks like it does, good chance I'm out here. Good chance I am out. And this will be off the break too. I believe. Anyway, I was talking the whole time about something other than pool, which is crazy because my channel is a pool channel. And I didn't see, but I believe I am running off the break here, if I'm not mistaken. You know, I'm going to take, speaking of break, I'm going to take a break. It looks like a step away from the table. Oh, I had to go get my chalk. Something. I don't know. I don't know. All right, I'm stroking this. If I keep stroking that stick like that, it's gonna go off. Family channel. Family channel. All right. Straight top, maybe a little bit of left on this one. Yeah, straight top. I don't think I put any left, but I probably should have because I wouldn't have been so close to the 13 here. And it would have been a little easier to get to the 8. As it stands now, this is a very touchy shot with speed. I've got to play it with follow, come off the left side long rail, and back over for the 8. But I have to hit it very soft. Okay, I checked it up with inside English. That was smart. That way I could hit it a little more firm, and the cue ball would automatically slow down off the rail because I had opposite spin on it. Oh no, that was my break and run. Instead, it was a break and lose, you know? Oh man, so John won that without ever even getting out of his chair, bro. That's heartbreaking. Talk about giving one away. So now we're looking at 2-2. We're back and forth so far. You know, I don't like it because I'm not playing great so far. But as you can see, I think we've only got about 15, 16, 17 minutes left in this video. So obviously, either John starts shooting really good or I start shooting really good. One of us is going to clean up here in a second. Comment, let me know who, you know. Leave a comment, let me know who. Guys, and if anybody out there works for UPS, I got to talk to you, man. I'm not real happy right now. I'm not real happy. I called corporate. I called franchise corporate. I called the store. I've called everybody and their mama about my stick, bro. The only thing I can do, it's in Inglewood, California, or Inglewood, Colorado right now at the UPS distribution center. That was the last known scan. I'm going to drive out there, man. I'm going to make the 23-hour drive out there and go look at the UPS distribution center myself. I'll find it myself. I said I was going to commentate about the match, and there I go talking about something else again, you know? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, eh? I'm not Canadian, guys. I just like having a Canadian accent sometimes. It's fun. All right, this 5 ball is a little tricky. It does go past the 14, but it's a little tight. I got to draw into the 6 maybe, or into the 8. There you go. That's a good shot. All right, I got the 1, and then I moved the 8 enough to where the 6 can go down in that, well, up in the upper right-hand corner as we're looking at the screen. I'll probably spin around those stripes. Oh, I went in between them with inside English. That's a sign my stroke's feeling better for sure, because there's no way I would shoot a shot from any distance with inside English. By the way, guys, this is not a 7-foot table. It's a bigger table. I don't know if it's 9 foot or what they call a Super 8. I think it's a Super 8. It's a Brunswick, what they call a Super 8 foot. I think that just means it's like 8.5 feet, I guess. I don't know, guys. Someone out there tell me. You guys probably know a lot better than I do. All right, I wanted to draw that up on top of the 3, and I let off my stroke. It was jabby. So instead of going above the 3, now I'm below the 3, and I've got to take that super awful long shot up the table. Let's see, though, because my stroke's feeling a little better. I can tell just by watching. I might make it. Then again, I might not. Let's see. You want to bet? Made it. And I got a shape on the 8. That was actually a pretty good shot. Those shots aren't easy for a gentleman such as myself, you know. There we go. Controlling the cue ball nicely there. Didn't let it fly around. Now I'm up 3-2. So we have a 2-3 race. The score's 3-2 and the race is 2-3. Figure it out, bro. Just trying to confuse you. Am I going to make something finally? Yes, I did. I made a ball. Imagine that. I realize that probably came through your speakers kind of horrible, I'm sure. And I apologize to you, good sir. I am very sorry. Anyway, good chat. You know, back to the match. Back to the match. What should I take here, guys? Realistically, I have a good starter on the solids. I'm looking at the 6. That's what I'm taking. I didn't have a great starter on the stripes. I did have a shot on the stripes. I could have shot the 11, but oh, that was nice because I came right over, bumped the 5, landed perfect on the 3, and if I do a stop shot here, I'll have the 1. Now, all my problem balls are no longer problems. You know what I mean? The rest of this is just focusing on making my ball and shaping correctly. I broke out the problems. Now I just have to finish this run out. I could shoot the 4 on the side first if I want. I don't know how tight the 4 goes between the 11 and, what is that, the 10 down there. I'm shooting the 1. What am I doing? Why am I moving the cue ball so much, man? Gosh, dang it. I didn't have to do all that, Josh. You think after all this time of me watching myself play and making these mistakes, eventually when I'm at the table, okay, I did have the 5. Maybe I was I was a little hard on myself, hard on myself. Family channel, guys. Cut it out. Stop laughing at that, little Timmy. I see you over there snickering like a little schoolgirl, like we're all in 5th grade or something. Bro, I don't think mentally, no, mentally, yes, but maturity-wise, I don't think I ever went past the 5th grade level. I'm still there right now. All right, anyway, what am I going to do? Put this on the side? I have to, and that drifts right up above. Oh, I went all the way up. Why did I go all the way up there, bro? Now I got to try to bank this sucker. I should have hit that harder, came up and back down. That's really what I should have did dog it, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. Words are hard. You put them together, they make a sentence. Sometimes it makes sense. Sometimes it don't. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes, well, most of the time you feel like a nut. Family channel. Stop with the innuendos, man. Stop it. I can't even spell it. Ooh, good bank shot there. Just so you know, I put mostly bottom on that with a little bit of right spin. So the cue ball came down the table pretty far, and the right spin didn't take until after it hit that top short rail. Short rail, That's when it took. Oh, what a dummy. What a dummy. I had those 2 stripes sitting there. That shot was almost unmissable. I hit it in like the only spot where I could miss it. I hit it just far enough outside the pocket, but not far enough to hit those stripes and go in, man. Gosh dog it. Gosh dog it, All right, is he going to try this combo or is he playing this? He's probably playing a safe on me, which is a smart way to do it. He's kicking to safe. That's not bad either. I mean, it's a pretty easy kick shot, so not too much, I don't know, I can't think of the word right now. Risk. That's the word I was looking for. Gee, that's a hard word, It's 4 whole letters, man. It's difficult. This is difficult for a gentleman such as myself. All right, I called it up there. Let's see what I can do. I think this is dumb. But I had to call it somewhere just in case, and that's the most likely pocket. I'm going to graze it. It's going to hit that stripe, and tangent line is going to take it off that stripe into the rail, and in my vision, it's going to go over into that bottom right corner pocket, but it's not going to happen. No way in hell. Yeah, I went that direction. That was a good thought. That was the most likely place it would go, so that's why I called it. But in reality, I was never making that shot, guys. Who do I think I am? Who do I think I am, Sam? All right, John Jarrell or Jarrell. Is it Jarrell or Jarrell? Somebody let me know. Somebody let me know if it's Jarrell or Jarrell. I don't know. Jarrell or Jarrell. 2 totally different things. 2 totally different words. Sir, what is your surname? Is that even right? Is surname last name? I don't know. Guys. That was a good stop shot. He had to jack up a little bit. Now he's got the 9 sitting in the other corner. He should be able to shape this anywhere he wants. When you got a ball that close to the pocket, you can hit it wherever you want, really. Oh, he ran into the 8. I think he still came away with a good shot on the 13, but I know he didn't want to run into that 8 ball. I know. That Veronica Vaughn is one fine piece of her. I know from experience. Name the movie, guys. If you know that movie, which I'm willing to bet 99.9999999% of you already know, leave a comment, name the movie. That Veronica Vaughn, I know from experience. No, you don't. Well, a friend of mine does, and he told me. No, he didn't. But you can imagine. I'll give you a hint. Chris Farley is the one who said it. You probably don't need the hint, I'm sure. That's iconic movie, iconic scene. Veronica Vaughn. Just saying the name Veronica Vaughn is probably enough for you to already know the whole thing I was going to say. And if you don't know, look it up, bro, because you'll be doing yourself a favor. you know, you'd be doing yourself a big favor because it's great. It's one of the best movies ever, in my opinion. My humble opinion, you know? Sometimes it's not so humble, but right now, I'm pretending like it's humble, you know? In reality, I'm just kidding, man. I try to be humble. I at least try, you know, little Timmy. Little Timmy, I try. All right, if I make this 8, I'm on the hill. That's a tough shot, though, man. I'm on the rail. Ugh, jeez, man. All right, that was my second shot on the 8. Of course, the first one wasn't a real shot, right? I had to trying to carom bank the ball across corner. That wasn't a real shot, but that one right there, that's a real shot. You know, it wasn't an easy shot by any means, but it's one that I can make occasionally. You know, not every time, but a lot. Occasionally or a lot, bro. Those are conflicting. Ooh, he missed, and this shot is much easier than the last one. Still, again, not the easiest shot I've ever shot. But if I miss this one, dude, I'm going to be pretty disappointed in myself. I'll tell you that right now. And if I make it, I'm on the hill. Whew, it did wipe its feet on the way in, but now I'm on the hill and I'm not disappointed in myself. So let's go. It's 4-2. I'm on the hill. This game will win for me if I win it. You know, if John wins, then we're going to another game. That's just the way it is. And by the way, guys, I can't recall because I told you I played this match a while ago. I don't remember if we played even 5-up, 5-5 race, or if I gave them a game on the wire. I can't recall. I think we played our first set even, and then maybe after that I gave them a little weight. I can't remember, guys, and that's bad of me. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyways, back to the match. Back to the match. All right, shooting the 14 inside. That was a good shot. That side pocket was a little bit hindered by the 3, but it was more than enough to make it, obviously. Obviously. Captain Obvious up in here. All right, he's going to take the 10 next. He's got to jack the stick up. I said up, not off, guys. Family channel. Because the 15 was in his way a little bit, and he made a great shot there because that's not easy when you got to raise the back of your stick like that. He's obviously putting bottom on this one. Is he going to try to come up and open the 8? No. He's got to deal with the 8 somehow and sometime. That was a perfect opportunity to do it because you still have a lot of shots left on the table. When I do breakouts, guys, and this is a good rule of thumb, not always the case, but a good rule of thumb, when you have clutters and you have to break your balls out, do it as early as possible in the match. You know, if you wait too long, see what happens if you do it early, you got a lot of other balls on the table. So the chances of you coming away with a shot on something are much greater, right? If you do the breakout when there's only 2 balls left on the table for you, you're playing a high risk numbers game that you're going to come away with a shot on one of those balls. And if you save it till last, you break it out with your last ball, then you have to break it out and shape it all in one go. So it's just much better and easier to do it at the beginning of the match if you plan to run out. If you don't plan to run out, don't break them up. You know, let your opponent deal with it. Anyways, that's just my advice, you know, but I'm an old, fat, bald-headed guy, so what do I know? You know, that's it. I don't know much. I don't know much, but I know I play pool. You thought I was going to say love you, huh? I'm sorry, guys. I'll stop singing. You know, I will never sing again. You don't believe that. It ain't going to happen either. I will sing again. Singing is one thing I'm horrible at. That was a good stroke. He had a good draw on that. Singing is one thing I'm very horrible at, but I like to do it, you know. It's kind of a guilty pleasure. And it really hurts everyone around me, you know, because when I sing, it's not fun for everybody else listening. It's fun for me, not so much fun for my wife and everybody else. But hey, I'll still do it, you know. When she tell me stop, I'll stop. But when she leave, I'll be singing again. Name that movie if you know it. I changed it a little bit, but name it if you know it. All right, he got down to the 8 and never addressed it, never broke it out, and that's the problem he ran into, right? Now he's got 1 ball on the table to shoot at. I have 7 balls on the table to shoot at. Confucius say, Yeah, Confucius. I don't know where I came up with that, guys, but in reality, I am supposed to win this game 100%. The person who's down on the 8 ball and the other person having all their balls left, the person who's down on the 8 ball should end up losing that game if the other person plays right. And you see what I did there, right? I didn't like my starting shot. I could have forced something, but I didn't like my starting shot, so I played him a safety. And now what does he got to do? He's either got to tie up one of my balls or he's got to try to hit the 8 and open it. Looks like he's tying it up, yeah. He's trying to put the 7 right on the 8. That was actually a very smart attempt. He didn't execute it perfectly. I think I can still make the 7 right there. Just to be sure, though, I'm going to line up a shot on the 4 here, straight top spin, and just get the angle right and run into those. Okay. I was hoping to split the 8 and the 7. Instead, I hit the 5. I did open the 5 up, and we already determined that the 7 goes. So a little bit of draw here. Now I'm on that 7 perfectly. I can hit this 7 with top left. So top inside. And what I'd like to do is come across for either a dead straight shot on the 1 or the 5. I don't want a straight shot on the 5. Perfect. So now I can shoot the 1 or the 5. I could shoot the 6 too if I want. It looks like that's what I'm going to do. Just to get rid of the 6 first so I don't have to come back up table, because if I finish down table, I got a perfect shot at the 8 from anywhere down table, you know. So I want to get rid of that 6. I don't want it to be my last shot. I got a little close to this rail, though. It makes this shot a little more uncomfortable, but I can just use top, bounce off that bottom rail, and back up a little for the 5. Perfect. Oh, I put inside. I put top right on that, came off the rail and spun over to the side rail. Now I can cut the 5 in, and naturally I'll come off the left long rail and come over past the 2, and I'll have a nice shot at the 2 in the same pocket. Well, I overhit it a little, hit it a little hard. That's okay, though. It's not too bad. I got to probably draw this one a little so I don't end up with a tough shot on the 8. I drew it a little, probably not as much as I was hoping for, but I got to be careful with that one, because if you overdraw that when you're scratching that side pocket over there on the right, so definitely didn't want to mess that one up, you know. But I did. That's it. That's your game, guys. John, Jarrell. I apologize, bro. I don't know how to say your last name, man, but it was a pleasure meeting you and a real pleasure playing with you, man, and we will do it again soon. Everybody out there watching, thank you guys so much. You guys are the best in the business, man. If you want short rail merch, check out shortrail.com. You know, if you want a Raven jump cue, break cue, or playing cue, go to ravenq.com, discount code Josh, and you will save yourself 10% on your whole purchase. I don't know why I said it like that, but I did. You know what I mean? And if you need a pool table light, go with the perimeter light, guys. You know, not a center light, a perimeter light. And when you're talking perimeter lights, you know, there's 2 people in the game. There's Predator, and you want to pay $1,000 for their light, go ahead, bro. Or you can pay half of that cost for a perimeter billiard light and use discount code AMATEURPOOL, all uppercase, no spaces, and save even more. You know, that's what I play with here at my house. I love that light. I will never, if I can help it, go back to a traditional center light again, because that perimeter light, spot on, bro. It feels like you're playing in a professional tournament when you look down at the balls and you see the reflection of the light. Anyway, guys, I'm done blabbering on and jabbering on and on. I just want to hang out with you guys as long as possible because you're my friends, and I love each and every one of you. Thanks so much for watching, man. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.